Hi, Divine Collective. How you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get pretty in tune. Y'all know the vibes. So, I come up on here today because I had some dreams yesterday, some wild ass dreams, to the point I was kind of scared to talk about it, but it might can help somebody. But it's like I had defeated something up in my dream. And then right after that dream, like I woke up from it, I started having nothing but good dreams after that. So the first dream I had was it's weird. Okay, so my twin was crying, like just crying. Mm. Y'all, I'm like in my head trying to see if I should tell this dream. 'Cause it was just so traumatic. It was so traumatic. Okay, I probably won't go into full details of the dream, of the first dream, but pretty much someone had came to try to harm me up in whatever. So it's like this thing. You see this picture right here up on here. That's why I got this picture. This how the thing look, and it was like I can go to full details word from word, but this was just so traumatic. I don't want to go into full details with certain people because then they might get nervous that something might happen to them or something like that. But they are protected. So I don't want to put names or nothing up on it. That's why I withdrew it. But pretty much somebody like crossed me that was close to me. Someone crossed me that was close to me and I had like a mad ass ex up in whatever. But this the thing that was coming. It's like if it wasn't for this thing, to be honest, that looked like this is kind of protecting me up in the dream. But it was like a sacrifice for me. But it's like once they killed this thing, they wind up killing it. The police wind up killing it. It's like it was crazy. The metamorphosis of it. I gotta really sit down and think too about this dream. But whatever it was like something of this thing because it was like this thing. It was kind of like this thing was kind of possessing the motherfuckers around me type of energy. It's like this energy. It was like kind of like falling, kind of like jumping into people's bodies that that was close to me, like laying them to do like fuckery ass shit to me. So then it kind of showed like them like bouncing energies off one another, like bouncing this energy. I can't even. And it was like a maze, like how the energy was. It was of a square of a maze, and it was like bouncing it off one another. Like the opposition is doing it at the op doing it back at you know this person. So it's like this motherfucker had climbed up a tree with a rifle. Then the police had came and killed it. So I really did not know what it meant at first because I didn't know if the thing was for me or against me. But it's like once they killed that thing, it wound up it wound up being the very thing that was hunting me. That's the crazy part about it. I swear to God, it looked just like this. It had like the hair in front of it, long, like this, and it was like climbing up the tree with their feet and hands, kind of like a monkey. And it's like once they killed it, it was like everybody had became unpossessed. Everyone like just became unpossessed. Like everyone snapped out of whatever force this was that was up on me. Everyone wound up snapping up off that shit once they killed this fucking thing. Cause I'm telling you, I did not know if the thing was for me or against me because it was trying to kill the motherfucker. These people I knew and loved, but it was like they was out to get me. But I guess this thing had wound up putting that energy up in there to use to come get me. And I didn't even know that. So I was for this motherfucker. I swear to God, it looked just like this picture. So I'm like, damn. Right, the weirdest fucking shit. So the motherfucker, it was like a maze box, but it was pretty much a shift of energy, kind of like when somebody's seeing you some evil eye, and you send it back, but you can see the metamorphosis of it. Like you can see the energy getting thrown back, you back and forth up in a physical type of energy. And the energy was shaped like a maze. So the maze to me means that they wanted to keep me lost in bondage in chaos type of energy. So and it was like the one who had crossed me, that's like she was crying a lot because she knew that she had set me up to get harmed. So whatever it was, they was gonna use her to set me up to get harmed. Which you know what, I'm kind of going to deep details. So they had wound up using my twin to set me up to get harmed. And this motherfucker come after me like this a ex, this like my first love type of energy. And this motherfucker was trying to harm me, and she was crying. She was like, "Oh, I'm like, what's wrong?" Because when I seen her, she was just balled up, up crying. She like, "You, such and such fit to come over here to try to harm you." I'm like, "What is you talking about?" I'm like, "I don't talk to this person." I'm like, "How the hell do you even?" She was like, "No, I set you up to get harmed." So she had set me up to get harm up and whatever. So she was crying because she wound up feeling guilty and shit. So by the time I'm like overstanding what she was saying, I was trying to get the fuck up out of there. You feel me? I was trying to get the fuck up out of there. By the time I was trying to get the fuck up out of here, my ex, my first love, came with a pistol, talking about he was fit to kill me. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck you want with me? Like that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what the fuck do you want with me? You feel me? So I already know. That's just letting me know, be aware, because someone is going to try to sacrifice someone close to you is going to try to sacrifice you, and someone could be up in some type of abusive relationship. See, I will metamorph towards different scenes. I wouldn't be surprised if these people was literally going through that shit last night, cause I do that a lot. I do a lot. I do that a lot. I can somehow transcend to people experiences. Like I don't know, like I just morph into they situations where I'm able to see it. Like it could be happening up in real time, but I'm dreaming it. It's like I'm having an out of body experience, and my spirit goes to where they at type of energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person was really going through this, except I was being used, but it wasn't nothing of me. That could have happened too because that happened to me a lot. That's how I'm able to know people business or know be knowing what be going on with people. And I had to stop telling people this because people start thinking that I was the one who was projecting this up on them for it to happen. And it wasn't the case. It would just be like I would have a out of body experience and my spirit will literally time travel to them or metamorph to them physically. Even though like this happened physically, I'm able to see up in the spiritual realm. You feel me? So I can like literally like be there. You feel me? So I just started keeping a lot of shit to myself because people was thinking that I was the one that was causing these situations to happen to them. Like, how else would I know type of energy if I wasn't the one that causing it? And it's not my fault that I'm so spiritually tapped in that I don't even be want to be at the motherfucking places. Somehow I just literally telepath there. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person who I'm talking about literally got into it with their girlfriend and was fit to go kill her last night. Or my sister was dealing with some type of sorrow or guilt for what she did to me. She must have did some fuckery ass shit that something I already know about, and she's feeling guilty about it, even though I'm having that type of dream about it. But my first, he was a fucking woman beater. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to shoot his bitch for real last night. But I just telepath to him. I just metamorph to him. You feel me? I don't know why I be doing that. It be people who I don't even fuck with. I don't even know why I be metamorphing to they motherfucking shit. You feel me? But somehow, if I was ever tied to you, I do. So then this thing came up, and that's why I said I did not know if this spirit was for me because this spirit had a rifle and it climbed up a tree to like shoot them motherfuckers. Pig. Both of them. My sister and this nigga. So once it aimed to shoot at them, the police came and shot it. But it's like once the police killed this thing, it broke a lot of curses off of motherfuckers. It was like they was possessed by this energy. So I wake up. No, then I'm up on a block. Then it's like everything go back to normal. Like the old days, like the good times. And I seen this girl, she had long hair. It's like that's who this thing was that was possessed. This demon is kind of like this person. Once they killed it, it came back to its pure state. And she had up on an orange hat and an orange shirt. So I'm letting you know that be the dead too coming to me. I feel like something had happened where I was able to cross this spirit over as well. This girl, she had on orange. Someone who passed away who you know loved wearing orange. She had long hair. And it's kind of like she liked to ride bikes too. She gave me like a tomboy type of feeling, but pretty as fuck, like a pretty as fuck type of energy. But she was a tomboy. This could be someone who literally got killed like that. Honestly, like that's when I started becoming awakened. I started having other people experiences as well, dead people. So this also could be a girl who even died from that situation. Someone who died from the hands of a boyfriend type of energy. And it was like their best friend could have set them up or their sister, literally. Their sister could have set them up. But whatever it was, this girl, she must love wearing orange because those are the Pacific colors that she wanted me to see. Someone might need to hear this. Someone might need to know this. She had up on like an orange hat, like a fishing hat, that kind of shape. An orange shirt and orange pants. I need to see what the meaning of orange represents, to be honest. I have to see it now. I have to. Because as I'm telling the story, and she was like a tomboy, like she must love like riding bikes and shit. But whatever it was, it freed her as well. Let me see the spiritual meaning of the color orange. It's like this. It say the color orange is associated with spiritual practice, including meditation and compassion. In South Asia, Buddha monks wear orange robes to symbolize simplicity and letting go of materialism. So I feel like it could even be a eagle death of some sort. It's association. It is association with Adam as well. So this person could even had passed away up in a fall, but this person is free now. Like whatever it is, this person came to me to have freedom, or this could be literally a warning to someone. Now listen, after the girl take off, it was like all the hexes and spells was off these people, so they was no longer possessed trying to harm me. Right? So I had killed that motherfucking demon that was hunting me type of energy. So then I go back to sleep. I have a dream. It was weird because in my dream, everything that I'm distant from, I now became tied to. It was like these curses was off. Right now, I'm able to be close to these people because these people no longer want to harm me or hurt me. So I wound up being had a baby girl again. This little girl always be fucking smart. This my second dream. I wound up going into another, teleporting into another dimension. Probably experiencing my future self. You feel me? I do that sometimes. I started having dreams a lot. So this is not the first time I seen this little girl, but this time I've been a dream. Normally I be trying to see who the mother is of this little girl I be having, but this time I was breastfeeding her. And she was like 4 weeks old for sure, specifically for sure 4 weeks, because that's what I said she was up in a dream. So she was 4 weeks. Four represent the gateways, the magic, and love at the same damn time. So my mama came and she was like, "What the hell? You got a baby?" I'm like, "Yeah, you ain't know my baby 4 weeks old." So meaning I must have had kept my pregnancy from her. She like, "Get the fuck up out of here. You got a baby." So she was like, she was like, "Let me see the baby." So she was watching a baby for me up in whatever. I'm like, "Yeah, I had the baby up in whatever." So I went on about my way. I was like doing me up in shit. So I go back to my mama because I'm like, damn, I need to go give this. Like, my mama was watching a baby for me, which is weird because she never watched none of my kids since they've been living. So, but she had watched this baby. I'm like, damn, that's weird as fuck because she never watched none of my kids, never deal with them. Like, they don't even have a relationship with her. Um, but she was watching this baby. I'm like, wow. So I'm like, Mama, I'm like, ain't that so weird that this baby is talking at 4 weeks? And she looked at me. I'm like, and the baby was like, sitting up, and the baby was like, "Hi, grandma." I was like, "Mama, ain't that shit weird?" So at first I thought that she was gonna compare the baby to my little niece because I had a little niece that was talking early as hell. She was smart as fuck, talking at like 6 months. I'm like, ain't that fucking weird that this baby's talking so clear, and it's like this baby be doing this shit up in every dream. It's like this baby like is super intelligent type of energy. And she like, "Hey, grandma," and my mama was looking like like shocked, like kind of like scary, like, cause she couldn't argue with that. Like, what the fuck is this baby doing, talking that clear? So my mama was like watching the baby, and we was like grooving. Okay, I go from that dream, I enter a whole different dimension. I'm up on the phone with Cardi B, right? And it's crazy because y'all know I always say Cardi B is literally my clone, right? Cardi B is literally my clone. I always say that. So I'm up on the phone with her, but we chopping it up. It's like the bad sour note I had about her. It was like we was up on good terms. Like I was now fucking with her. You feel me? Like politicking, doing business with her, and we actually became like best friends up in whatever. And she was just telling me, like she was helping me because it was like I blew up to like this fame instantly, kind of like following her her footstools, but which I've been calling her. I've been saying that she was a clone of me. Like she was my future self. Even though they like gave her to happen, like make her be in that position to clone me instantly. But I always knew I was gonna become exactly that. And she was just like schooling me. She was like, "Yeah, you know the shit that she had to go through, and how she dealt with it." So we politicking, we chopping it up, we laughing up and whatever. And then I pretty much woke up out that dream from me like kicking it with her, and I was just like, "Yeah, we was just, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up, like." Having a heart to heart, like, yeah, I really did felt a way about you, but I still kind of, you know what I'm saying, love you because you represent me and shit. You feel me? That type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers made their peace about it. So we was just chopping up. Then I woke up. But this morning, I go take my daughter up on the fucking bus, and I see two fucking black crows. That means good fortune and transformation. So I already knew some cycle has broken. It's something that's happened where things that was working against me is fitting now working in my favor. And a lot of you are is going through the same cycle because when you have a human experience, it has to be a shift or a portal that is open what a collective group of people is having this experience. So it's not like I'm just having these type of experiences up on my own. It's like this is a gateway opening for many. So maybe this is for some of you divine collective. Some things that was like hunting you, some things that was keeping you up in this entrapment, up in this kind of stagnant buying energy. Some of you just have been attacked, just been getting attacked because it literally has been something spiritual that has been jumping into these people. They were just being a vessel for these entities to roam in. But something fit to happen where you fit to slay these motherfucking demons, slay this beast that's been hunting you, and it's gonna break all these motherfucking curses up off of you. It's like you fit to be someone is fit to break generational curses. Just about everything how I seen, how I became who I was, how I broke the curse. Someone's fit to break general curses. Someone's fit to get so much fucking good luck. You fit to be entering up in these this season. Like everything you want fit to happen so organic, you not fit to even have to chase it. It fit to just happen and manifest. Things that wasn't, I feel like a lot of you who had a lot of opposition that was against you, these people are fit to come and now want to have work with you. They want to be a part of what you're doing. They want to be a part of the movement. It's the type of energy that I'm getting. A lot of you are stepping into your divine power. A lot of you is becoming, has become. Two crows, gateways. I'm telling you, a porter. Good fortune. A lot of you fit to be so motherfucking blessed. Prosperity, abundance. You fit to have such a overflow where you're going to be having gifts to others. A lot of you have now broke them curses up off of you. A lot of you kept going, you kept pushing through, and you like, when would it stop? When would it happen? When would it be my time? Like I see me there, I see me on the right path, but I haven't fully embodied what I'm called to be. Or it's like it's always something that's trying to keep you trapped in hostage and bind to something. A lot of you have been through some traumatic shit that was meant to kill you. Like this shit was meant to fucking kill and destroy you. And you overcame that shit. You rise through the motherfucking dirt that they threw you in, and now you the motherfucking phoenix. It's like people gonna praise you because I'm telling you, a lot of you have motherfuckers who know what they did to you up in your past, know that they crossed you, and for you to be rising like this, like the motherfucking phoenix, right in front of from the motherfuckers who tried to kill you. That shit bring guilt upon motherfuckers who know that they couldn't defeat you, and you rise out that shit 10 times hard. And it fit to be these same people who fit to come and ask for you for your help, and you fit to show grace. So a lot of you are God image. A lot of you, just by you living up in your calling, you living up in your divine spirit, you living up in your humbleness, you give and you was able to give grace to the very people who tried to destroy you. You now become a blueprint. You now condemn people. You now convict people. People are being convictions everywhere. You don't even have to do nothing wrong to them. And mentally, they are being fucked up. Karma has hit these people up in such a major way, in such a major way, because these people know that they are getting a karma because they lay hands on you, because they stole something from you, because they robbed from you, because they tried to kill you. Something they did, these people know that they are getting caught up in it. Some of these people are crying every fucking night. These is people that is close to you. Some of these people are being deep regrets for laying hands upon you. These people are being convicted. These people are being condemned. But yet you still have grace towards these people. If you could simply turn the other cheek with your knowledge and resources, but these very people that try to harm you, you still able to help them. You still able to have grace. And that's why God called you to do exactly what you're doing. And that's why God is pushing you to the forefront. Breakthroughs after breakthroughs, because everything these motherfuckers try to do couldn't break you. You have broken generational curses. You being this light force, you stepping up in your divinity, you stepping into your power is breaking change up off of you. Those you are breaking change even off your enemies that were sent to harm you up in your bloodline. It's being off of them. It's like these people can't, now that this veil has been uplifted up off of them, and these people able to see the godliness up in you, the wholeness up in you, the healing upon you. These people can't believe they lay hands upon the chosen one. These people are being condemned because they can't even fathom. How could I even lay hands on someone like that? Because I was being possessed. These people was being possessed. These people had curses upon them. These people was dealing with entities, inner demons. This was something spiritual, a spiritual warfare. A lot of you have killed this shit in the motherfucking ether. And once you destroy this force that has been coming after you, you now break curses off everyone that's of your bloodline. You breaking curses. You are doing something big spiritual. You guys are breaking general curses. And God called you to be the one to be the motherfucking David to conquer it. The Khalifa of your family. The Nefertia. Great goddesses, great warriors. A lot of you are come from so much um wisdom, ancient Egyptians, powerful goddesses. That bloodline reside in you. You are the modern day of those people. They all traveled through you. And that's why you were so misunderstood. People couldn't see who you were. But now you are being recognized. You are being to the front. You are getting pushed to the forefront. And you is fit to get recognized for who you are. People just want to go come in near you just to hear you. People just gonna want to come near you just to touch you. People just gonna want to come near you just to get up in your presence, just to be healed. Cause you are a healer. God called you. God chose you. You are the chosen one. You was the black sheep. You was the outcast. But that because you had a calling, something powerful upon your life. You couldn't do what everybody else was doing. You had to be different. And that different made you stand out. That different made you be an outcast. That differentness made people hate and envy you because who you are. Because it wasn't never on you. It was always inside of you. It was your light. These people can have 10 times more than you and still gonna envy your light of who you are. So guys, this is the season you fit to reap. This is your harvest season. You breaking curses. You are even buying like friends, spirits. A lot of you all have gifts. A lot of you all have gifts. A lot of you all was dealing with loved ones that you felt like has been trapped here. Because when someone get killed, they roam here until they able to find someone who's able to get out what they trying to say or find justice for them. So they spirits roam here. So it's a lot of trapped spirits that trap up in this 3D realm. They bind here. You might see them all around you. And I keep telling you, these last past couple of days, I have been doing reading. I have been seeing spirits. So this could be the spirit that was trying to get me to say something. And every time I would speak about a motherfucker sacrifice some motherfucker, someone close to them sacrifice them, that was them trying to release. So someone has already passed from what I've been talking about. And this could give someone peace to know that this person, she loved all orange. She was wearing all orange. She gave me a tomboy type of vibe, but like middle, like a tone of middle complexion slash light skin, like right in between there. Pretty as fuck, long hair, and she was at peace. She liked to dress. She a motherfucker that liked to show stop, and she got killed. A lot of you be careful out here when you a chosen one, when you have light, especially if you got it and you out here glowing and showboating, that's gonna really attract next. You feel me? So y'all stay woke. Be safe out here. And a lot of y'all is fit to walk into this season where you fit to get pushed to the forefront. And many is fit to see who you are. And many is fit to just come just to hear your voice, just want to touch you and get up in your presence. I love you, Starseed. Take care, family. I send y'all so much peace, love, and healing. Stay pretty in tune around the same thing. Take care, family. Peace and love.